Hi guys, and welcome back to Piff Explores. This week I'm going to be talking about the REI Backpacking Bundle.
I hear a lot of people saying the blues, but I'm going to tell you what the blues is.
Alright, so this backpacking bundle comes with the REI Co-op Passage 2 tent, the REI Co-op Stratus Insulated Air Sleeping Pad, and the REI Co-op Trail Pod 30 sleeping bag in a long size. So essentially what REI did is they took some of their classic backpacking products and put them all in one bundle so you can get a shelter and a sleep system all for one low price. So individually these items cost a little bit more than they do in the bundle. The tent, if you just buy the tent by itself, is $159. The sleeping pad is $79.95, and that's the regular size, which is what comes in the bundle. And then the sleeping bag is $99.95, and that's the long size, and again, that's what comes in the bundle. If you total all of those things up, it comes to $338.90. So if you buy this right now, as I'm making this video, it costs $275. So that's a savings of about $63. But usually, if REI is having any kind of sale, this backpacking bundle drops to about $200, which raises your savings to $139.90. And I actually bought this while REI was having a big sale last year, and it was like a coupon eligible item. And I'm pretty sure I only paid about $150 for this. So I got 3 things for the cost of less than just the tent when I purchased this. So that is something to keep in your mind, as long as you kind of like are a savvy shopper and you're paying attention to when REI is having those sales and you use your member coupons, you can get this for a lot cheaper. So I'm not going to talk a lot about the specs for these individual products, but I am going to talk a little bit about the weight. It is advertised as a backpacking bundle, so weight is kind of important for backpacking. The tent comes in at 5 pounds, the sleeping pad comes in at 1 pound 5 ounces, and the sleeping bag comes in at 3 pounds 2 ounces. I just want to tell you about my use of these products. So let's start off with the tent. So the tent is a bit heavier than I would like, coming in at 5 pounds, but I've never had any issues with it. It's very easy to set up, doesn't have any issues in heavy rain or winds, and ironically I've primarily used this tent when it was in the rain. I would also say that this is truly a 2-person tent, in that like 2 people and a small bag fit comfortably in this tent. This tent also has a double vestibule, which is super handy if you're actually sharing it with somebody, because you both have your own little space and you can get out in the middle of the night to pee without waking each other up, which is always a plus. So the sleeping pad. Now I have some mixed feelings about this. It's very comfortable. I do have to say that it's very comfortable, and it's not too difficult to inflate. It does take me a little bit, but I might be doing something wrong. But it feels so narrow to me. And it's like a standard inflatable sleeping pad with like every sleeping pad that you blow up is about 20 inches wide, unless you get like an extra wide one. And 20 inches should be fine for me. However, I feel like I might fall off. The first time I ever used this sleeping pad, I was actually sleeping on these like wooden bunks, and I was on the top bunk and I had this sleeping pad, and the entire night I was like, if I move, I will die tonight. The last piece of the bundle is the sleeping bag, which ironically I do not own. So when I bought this, I already had like a ton of sleeping bags, and I didn't need another 30-degree bag, but a friend of mine who didn't actually have like a good sleeping bag really needed one, so she paid me $50. I gave her a sleeping bag, and she's had it ever since then. So I messaged her and asked her for her opinion, because obviously she's the one using it, not me. And I'm just gonna read you guys what she said, because again, I'm not the one who's been using it. So she also says she hasn't used it enough to like fully review it, but she says her pros are it packs down pretty small, and I guess it's lightweight compared to what I was using. She was using like 2 like Coleman sleeping bags inside of each other with like other blankets. I've never met somebody who gets as cold as she does. So that weighed like probably 10 pounds. So we've probably gone from about 10 pounds to 3 pounds, which is 7-pound difference. So I imagine that's great. Her cons are that it's not very water resistant, and I have no idea what circumstance she tested that in, but apparently it's not very water resistant, and low-key an ugly color, which it is. So it's like this red and orange color. This sleeping bag comes in a very pretty blue, but you can't alter anything you get. So you get stuck with the reject red. Additionally, I would just add that a con is that you have to get the long. My friend who has this sleeping bag is like 5'5", and she does not need a long sleeping bag. She could probably have a short sleeping bag. Overall, I think this is great for beginning backpackers. If you are just trying to get out there and you don't have money for a $600 tent right now, this bundle will get you your sleep system and your shelter. You won't really have to worry about it, and they're pretty good products. None of the complaints we had were like super big. It wasn't like, oh, this got a hole in it the first time I used it. And REI has such a great return policy that if you did actually have any issues with any of these things, like you got a hole in the sleeping pad, you could take it back. They will replace your item. I would especially recommend this if you can get it on sale with a coupon and get it down to that about $150 price. That's all we have for this week. Be sure to let me know in the comments below if you have used this product before. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. If you like this video, be sure to give a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe video. We have new videos every Tuesday. And that's all for this time. Bye, guys.
I hear a lot of people saying the blues, but I'm gonna tell you what the blues is.